What's up, everybody? Anthony here, Empire Music, empiremusic.com. Phone number at the shop, as always, hasn't changed. It's never going to change. Hopefully. That would be very confusing at this point if we changed our phone number. 412-343-5299. Trade-in event still going on, still going strong. Joe's been saying that goal was 250 trades throughout summer. And I think we're going to blow right by that if we haven't already. It has been constant. Everyone reaching out with some awesome trade deals. So what the trade-in event is, it's an opportunity for you to save some money, get great trade value. So you catch it on both ends there, right? So $9.99 and above, new product. Doesn't apply to used, although we can still work out a trade, used for used, but really the sale is on new stuff. $9.99 and above, you take 15% off your purchase. We're going to give you max trade value. If you're not local, we're going to send you labels to get that to us. It'll save you that shipping cost. We do need you to hit some dimensional requirements, so to speak. No, we're not talking about the movie Interstellar. Just as far as the box dimensions, we need that to be within a certain parameter. We'll let you know what that is. If not, we can always work through it. But reach out, 412-343-5299. You can email any of us. It's our first names at empiremusic.com. So extrapolating that information out, mine would be anthony@empiremusic.com. Also on the homepage of the website, emblazoned as soon as you open that up, trade-in event graphic, click on that. It'll take you to a little portal. You can submit a form. A lot of you have been doing that, and that saves that first step. We know what you have. You submit some photos. We know what you're looking at. We can start getting down to brass tacks, and by brass tacks, I mean how much is it going to cost you in the end. Hopefully not that much to have a nice little upgrade. So hope everyone's summer's been going great. Hope you had a great weekend. Got some awesome new guitars in the shop here. I say that every week because it's true. If you've been in the store, a lot of Gibson, a lot of Fender custom shop. The lights are out, so it's not exactly perfectly lit. I'm throwing Brent a curveball here and a little bit of improvising. The used room is totally dark right there, but we have some really cool experiences throughout the shop here as far as a Martin room, a Taylor room, used, Fender custom shop out here. Like I said, Gibson, a few things up on the wall, the new Music Man stuff, ESP. We have new brands, we have old brands. There is a ton of stuff here, and every week we get awesome guitars in. Let's check out this week's, right? Starting off, Empire 58s, because I say it every week, and it comes in waves. We don't always, it seems like we always get Empire 58s in, but the last month and a half, they have just built us an awesome batch. Desert Sand, red torque pickguard. Oh, love this finish. You guys know my affinity at this point for these off-white style finishes with the red torque guard and mint green. They both look amazing. So our Empire 58 platform, roasted alder body, roasted one-piece quarter sawn maple neck, our Empire 58 pickup in there. Absolutely stunning basses, both visually and sonically. I say it all the time. I love it, the non-roasted skunk stripe on the roasted neck. Just looks amazing, especially now that it ties into that particular finish. I love the details. I love the color coordination. Same specs, one of the most popular finishes, easily, Magenta Sparkle. I always think back, I was on vacation with my fiance's family, my girlfriend at the time, this was years ago. We were having burritos in Corolla, North Carolina, and I was trying to sell, yes, working on my vacation, which isn't always the case. I like separating it. Taking a break is very good and healthy. I remember trying to sell the first two of these that came in as we were eating burritos, and as I was emailing Joe here, or maybe even calling him, they had sold to other customers. So these are very, very popular finishes, or this is a very popular finish in Magenta Sparkle. This one's in Journeyman Relic. Looks great, sounds great, plays great, is great. It's great, we're great. Basses are great. Things are great, except the weather, right? Here in Pittsburgh. Rainy, sunny, hard for a golfer. Nevertheless, aged cherry sunburst in Journeyman Relic finish. I own an NOS just like this, with non-aged and in the NOS finish, so no relicing on it. Really cool finish checking. I love the way the finish checking becomes very subtle in these clear finishes, and I love clear finishes on an alder body. We see it a lot on ash, but the more subdued grain of alder, and then roasting the alder makes that grain pop just a little bit, so it's a little more figured than what you'd typically see. Incredible finish on that. Now, one of the new arrivals, one of the bases, actually brands as a whole, that I am just so excited about is Ernie Ball. So this is a Music Man Stingray. This is the Ball Family Reserve in PAUA Blue Burst. Spalted maple top. I mean, it is beautiful with these matching PAUA. I forget what they call that type of inlay on there. Beautiful guitar. Figured maple fretboard, figured maple neck. Look at that grain on that. And check it out. You got the polyester finish down to satin finish on the neck, contoured neck heel. This has the 18-volt active preamp in it, treble, middle, bass, boost, or cut. 18-volt, tons of headroom, vintage style bridge, and the neodymium magnets in that. So bright, brighter than the ceramic magnet, I feel like, at least from my experience. I'm still kind of gathering all that intel on these Music Man basses. So hopefully I'm not speaking out of turn there. Maybe I'll correct myself later. But the neodymium has all that punch that we expect out of this with a little extra zip on top, a little bit more modern on it. Sounds amazing, plays amazing. I love these things. I'm gonna do a video on this. Fretwork has been exceptional on these. And I love when they do a figured top on any brand and you do a little bit of binding or a veneer, whatever they want to call that. This looks like it has like a flame maple bound top on it. I love that little touch. I think if you're doing, this is my opinion, that's it. If you're doing an exotic top guitar or bass, adding that little touch of a binding or a veneer, whatever you want to call it, looks so good, or inlay, however you want to say it. Now, Gibson 50th Anniversary Music City Special, kind of a hybrid of the Marauder, hybrid of the Music City Junior, 70s tribute pickups in it, slim taper neck, poplar body, lightweight, USA made, way sub 2K, $17.99. Again, we do have that trading event going on. If you'd like to get a little bit of a discount on this, it's possible. I'll say no more. We don't want to violate MAP here, do we? Justin did an excellent video on this guitar, really walking you through a little bit of the history of it, the specs, the sounds. Like, that's the most important thing. These guitars sound great and they're super playable. Check out Justin's video on our YouTube page. Very good, very informative, and sounds good, good playing. Again, great information as far as the things that pertain to this particular model. That one's in cherry. I'm saying that wrong. It's not cherry, whatever. It's red, wine red, that's what it is. And then we also have it in ebony. Pretty straightforward stuff, right? Now, a not straightforward finish, or at least not one that I'm familiar with, but it's very cool. This is in vintage white. This is a 50s Les Paul standard. So we go from a slim taper neck to what I would consider a non-slim taper neck, if you're familiar with the 50s profile. A little bit more chunky there. Feels good. It says, I think, light for a Les Paul. Yeah, this is a white, vintage white, right? But it looks like almost sonic blue, gray. Looks really cool with the cream binding. I guess that accentuates that little difference, that color scheme there onto the mahogany back. It looks incredible on that. And just really nice. We got burst bucker pickups in that. Love that finish, super cool. And then a 50 standard double treble. So essentially the same guitar, right? Same pickups in it, but you have the white bobbins. Tobacco burst, but in this double treble kind of limited run, they fade all these finishes. So that's like your two differences. Exposed pickups or uncovered pickups with the white bobbin, faded finish. Other than that, it's a standard 50s. Same chunky neck profile. I say chunky in a good way though, it feels great. And then really the holy grail of the 50s stuff, right? I showed a couple of these off. Well, this thing's light for a Les Paul. I always have to say for a Les Paul, right? Beauty of the Burst number 40s. This exists on, this is based off of a photo of the book Beauty of the Burst from page 40, 59 Les Paul. Uncovered custom bucker pickups, unpotted custom bucker pickups. Microphonic, they feed back easy. They're not perfect. I say this every time I talk about this. That's where the beauty, that's where the tone lies. I always love the little little insignia on the back there, for lack of a better term. Just an absolutely incredible custom shop instrument that replicates very, very accurately the holy grail of Les Pauls, one of the holy grails of guitars in general, the 59 Les Paul. Stellar, stellar guitar right there. So some great basses and a bunch of cool Gibsons. I only did basses and Gibsons? Yeah, cool. Hey, here's what it is, right? All electrics, right? Good for the electric crowd out there. New this week, anything you need at all, 412-343-5299. Trade-in event still going on. You can click on the homepage or the link in the description on YouTube to get right to that stuff. We'll see you next time. Thanks.